Guys, VCT Sentinels contra EG. Let's fucking go. Lotus, güey.
5 gifted. Straight to the account. And this is a deep push. I mean, he's being squeezed here. Isolated on an island early on. He's been
Tense, güey. Normal, güey. Omen. Let's fucking go.
React now into the A site. But it's a fast play from the rest of Sentinels here, making sure
Están defendiendo primero, güey.
goes out flying here for JunQT to delay.
Celsius taking a little bit of space up towards front B. He's going to be in a position to hear anybody that would be running, pathing back towards C. So Celsius is going to be getting nice info and can tell the rest of his team to force stack A.
There's a lot of noise being made. Holding for the paranoia. All the angles watched for. Second prowler now going to be used with a smoke.
Oh my god.
Absolutely decimates nature. Good night. Nade rebounding. Now Apov did find that
Wait,
kill into the front section.
mataron uno B, güey. Creo que se van a rotar.
Only have to really
Yeah.
contest and tangle with one more player. That's up in heaven. That's going to be Sassy.
30 seconds.
He's going to be feeling that heat now with a satchel through. Breakneck pace. Be able to get that plant down.
Both fades using the C's. Does Sentinels have enough utility to get back through this area that Derek's watching?
Risky angle to be taking out fight at. So
The SEN classic, it won't betray its master.
it really won't. It truly will not. But how do they clear Superman? He's tugged onto that 90-degree angle, but wants to take the fight to them anyway with the right clicks. Okay, why not? Straight forward, JunQT.
Oh my god.
Going down here. Left
Last
click's
player
doing
standing.
enough work here for a 1 versus 1. Sassy, the tap. The camera taken out. Just the confirmation that Sassy now actually sticking and missing onto the cam. Sassy!
Oh my god. Pros don't fake,
Taking
güey.
their Lotus previously, when Kaplan was saying it was a bit predictable on defense. And what they were doing now. Now, of course, they were also doing a lot of these mound contests on defense. It's something we pointed out the last time we were casting the SEN game, is that they weren't really coming up against a team that was using that more meta Omen smoke that you'll see the attackers throw kind of to the left of this first choke point that Jorg's at.
Something
Here,
smells up here for EG.
Yeah, for sure.
They've sniffed it out.
They're just slowly making their way in towards A here. It doesn't look like there's too much danger.
Celsius using the wall to reposition. Goes up. Close. Weaving in and out. He's got himself one, but surely not any more than that. It's not going to be cleaned up, though. He's really still staying alive, and they haven't cleaned him up.
Oh my god, güey. Pensé que sí se lo iba a llevar, güey.
Making sure that he contains that flank.
Oh, muy buena. Muy buena ronda de EG. Güey, era lógico.
As well, a long period of time. Nothing that he can't shake off. But just something you don't want to make a pattern of, for sure.
Just the recent appearances. But for now, with all those early kills going his way, one away now from the showstopper. Big ultimate to get online.
Yeah, it's the perfect beginning.
But this is JunQT seeking to punish it. Look at this. Off the orb tap. Just off that noise. Sending a few stray bullets out along with a snake bite.
There's a little bit of damage done there. Celsius is now getting into the
Oh my god.
off the mark though. That's the second snake bite now going to be used. The paranoia will clear JunQT out of there. Respect this one. Tree control going to be lost for them. Now the showstopper. Oh, he's missing that.
Did he not see?
Potentially an easy kill to Celsius, but he is.
Oh wow. ¿Quién se llevó a Celsius, güey? Oh my god.
JunQT will fall.
Oh, me sorprende que Ten siga en C, güey. O sea, ya habían escuchado, ¿o no? O sea, nos dieron el call out, güey.
Lighter weapons, but they have to convert rounds like this.
The advantages have been letting slip. Jorgamo, low on HP, might choose to take the timing right through this smoke. Second with the nade. Clearing out through, but right from behind, it's Jorgamo who strikes. Forward, Zekken overwhelms.
No mames, güey.
SEN found it difficult to wake up in a couple of games ago.
Yeah,
Playing a Lotus game against Leviathan.
It felt like in the MIBR match that fire was reignited.
Yo creo que lo que pasó ahí, güey, en esa ronda, güey, fue
I feel like they've been playing fairly well so far in this game. It's only 3 rounds in. But the way that they played there on the bonus, they still had a lot of good ideas. They knew to try to deny the orb from Jorg.
Ese ulti, güey, les ayudó mucho en abrir el mapa, güey. ¡Wow!
A critical punish. It makes such a difference if this guy is on.
Holy shit.
Door open wide. So you're going to take the fight just straight through B main after losing control of this one. Apoth cleaning up straggler that is TenZ. And yeah, it does make, massive difference to Jorgamo just playing lights out. That championship form that we know that, he's been at the peak of before. Hasn't quite delivered up to it. Again, my mind's kind of circling back to the beginning of this. Liz is doing all the interviews with Potter. And Potter was saying that it's Sentinels that are going to be feeling all the pressure in this.
Spike planted.
Win or lose, she said, we don't care. We don't care, win or lose, which is honestly a crazy statement to make. But with the position that they're at in terms of their table, in their group, in stage 1, it's got to that point, right, where, it feels like playoffs is a bit of a distant dream for this team.
Yes, EG are 0-3 playing against the Masters Madrid winners. They should be considered underdogs, even if you live and breathe evil geniuses. You got to admit it. But that doesn't mean they can't win or put up a fight and put the pressure onto SEN. And as for pressure, yeah, SEN's not a lock, having lost one game so far already. And another match up against Loud, which you never know what kind of Loud you're going to get.
The defensive players that are Sentinels to see if they can fight back and bounce back.
And I just want to point out, look at that, 2 away already from another showstopper from Jorg. SEN looking to try to dominate the A ult orb, and EG have brought it towards B.
Here we go, Paranoia actually missing.
Oh my god, bruh.
And Gun locked onto the angle. Sassy no match for it, hearing that reload as well. They're just guns out, wading right into them.
Holy shit, güey.
On display, the Sentinels left reeling here, TenZ in a 1v3. Spike being dropped down for him. Only one thing really to work for, and it's going to be faced.
Oh my god!
Isolating into the 1v1. 4 bullets left. Tag still in and revealed entirely. He's dodging, he's dancing. Tip-tap at the toes. The snake bite narrowly avoided one single bullet. The reload. Call a pause into the round, anything you like, really.
Oh my god, holy shit, TenZ, güey.
Finds the minerals to just take it.
Oh. Güey, ayer no, antier. ¿Fue ayer o antier? Creo que fue antier, güey. Le dieron una putiza a...
Round 6 now. Timeout taken on the other side of things.
Güey, está loco, güey, porque creo que antier, güey, le dieron una putiza a NRG, güey. Fue Leviathan, güey, les dio una santa puta arrastrada, güey, a NRG, güey. Creo que nada más agarraron 8 mapas, güey, en dos, 8 rondas en 2 mapas, güey. Imagínate, güey, creo que les hicieron el 26-8, güey. Vete a la verga, güey. Ese equipo es muy bueno, güey, y siento que nomás no se ha adaptado, güey. Team One creo que se le está yendo mucho a la cabeza, güey. No sé qué le pasa, güey. Necesita como concentrarse, güey.
Yeah, but as soon as the plant goes down here, they're going to get a good idea that it's only Apoth.
Yeah.
EG love doing these 4-1 defaults. It's not normal that Apoth has somebody with him. I think at this point, SEN are going to have a good visualization of where people are, but that's less than half the battle.
I'm playing this post plant. Holt's online here for second. He's going to be using this one to try and pave the way for the rest of his team to get into this site now. Through the back with the smokes. Cutting up these appropriate angles. Paranoia on top of it. Now being offloaded and let rip. But it's a rocket for
Se tradearon, güey. Oh my god, bro. Alguien pare allá. Holy shit.
And dreams of Sentinel second. Again, last one left in time. Far too short to make anything of the round. It's a 6 on the board for
God
EG.
damn.
Running over them.
Güey, ella está temblando, güey. Güey, creo que ella se está creyendo esto, güey. Buenas seconds.
Opening pick off a rubble fight.
Se viene el comeback, vergas.
The first time they do, get caught by it a little. And this is where the ult cycle starts to stack way more in favor of SEN. EG have been building those up unreal quick on Jorg. But now SEN have some of their own. They've used seconds to get back into the retake, and Celsius one away.
Bit of a breather for them. Celsius is in a bit of a one and done.
Yeah, very committed position here. Without utility to play off, but he's got Ten's paranoia to support.
Still in a dangerous spot. All things considered, sees nade towards the back pillar. Haunt in and through, smoke fading.
Excellent support from Tens. Breaks the Haunt and able to throw the paranoia. Might have been John actually breaking the Haunt from Waterfall. But either way, Zels is supported in that spot.
One of the first rounds where EG looking a little bit lost in terms of which direction to land in, because they don't have a control.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Not many people are doing that in a second.
There's the confidence though, and that neural theft gives Jorgamo a good indication that Sassy is repositioning up towards heaven. A couple of stray shots though from the vulnerability.
EG
down low.
EG are finding this route towards B.
Holy shit!
In the late round so often.
Oh, lo aventó muy rápido, güey, creo.
I mean, that's not going to be getting too many tags, but Sassy going to be using one of his own. Let's give the peace of mind here. Apov could choose to play in a more forward angle, but it all comes onto a knife's edge of how these fights end up being taken. One bullet left, has to commit the reload. He will be falling, at least should be no way. Apov, let's get away with bloody
Bro, what the fuck está pasando? Ahorren, vergas.
That's it. That's the round done.
Ahorren.
Apov's destroyed second to give them an entry into A, and then to somehow manage to pull out another two in that spot.
You are joking.
He's on for the
Down
ace.
these guns, he is.
I mean, he might die to the turret.
He's not careful. Breaking it, hunting it.
Oh, bueno.
Okay, Zelsis.
And it's exactly the other direction.
The opposite direction.
What is Valorant?
You can't predict it. You can't predict it.
No, estos cabrones, güey, o sea.
Jorg and Apov, though, are just...
Ya se está pasando de verga, güey.
Turns to dominate their opponents.
Yo creo que pierden esta, güey. Hacen otro get rage, güey.
That's a nice snake bite as well to give them an opportunity to go for a play like that. They should have all of that information. They heard two players running away there, Zekken and Sassy. They should know that Tens was over towards C. So EG are now going to have a really good idea of where people are on the map. Opening the door to allow the spike to reconnect on B.
Se está tardando el otro cabrón, ¿no?
Sassy ran away to fill that gap over on A.
Trouble is as well, they're too worried to even grab these guns. I think Tens is considering it. He wants a rifle. It's been dropped down out towards sand. He realizes now it's been cleared, takes that risk for them, and he's gonna be able to relink now and apply that pressure by opening this door.
Usually when he opens the door, though, he has a paranoia to work with. Not this time.
This time, just raw aim and fire.
Wow.
It's going to persevere for him, but everybody drops.
Tens.
Top was 1v1 again. Tens.
Let's fucking go.
The fact that they can get these late round executes towards A, and they're not getting Apov punished by going for two aggressive lurks. This time, making it feel like it's only Apov B and looking to try to punish Sassy. Again, Jorg, he's in.
It's all the way in. I mean, Sassy just can't really hold that one back. Not from the position he was in, but no casualties yet. Will be the...
But this time, Brent, all of SEN set to flood defend. This is nowhere near like what it was last time.
Trying to fight their way into this one. I mean, it's a lockdown committed. The defenders.
Oh my god, no shot, bro. No shot! Bro! What the fuck?
Does claim two, one player detained. There's definite chances here still for Sentinels in a 2 versus 3. Jorg forwards, but running and gunning. Zelsis gives him the old fade away. 2 versus 2 now. Cam broken. Unaware of where these players are.
Buena.
Eventually the Phantom with a spray down of John QT.
Bruh.
Same could be said for Jorgamo.
Estas últimas dos rondas, güey, o sea, en papel, güey, han sido para EG, güey, pero puta madre, güey.
To be able to get that early kill. Sending it flying with a seized nade.
I like that.
That's nice. A bit delayed, seeking to punish Nature, who's usually playing up.
It doesn't find anything, but SEN have managed to get posted
Oh.
on the other side. And there's Tens with his op. He said he was enjoying playing with it recently. It's been so difficult for SEN to build up the economy to get it into his hands this game.
Yeah.
Y no hemos visto una fucking claw, güey. I wonder, ¿qué sigue? Bind? Ni de pedos va a usar claw, güey.
Can still support you from behind.
I wonder si
Sure,
juega
take
Clove
those
en
fights,
Sunset,
but
que
no
lo
fights
dudo.
necessary, not when Tens gets that opening pick.
Yeah, and Senna now re-exploring over towards A, confidently re-clearing these areas, something they weren't doing as much in the first, what, 6 or 7 rounds?
Side by side now.
I think that this is still going to come down to the results, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, Jorgamo and Zekken are right there waiting. Satchels plays, rocket offloaded. The ult, pinpoint accuracy onto Sassy, but they haven't cleared these players close, and now Zekken. Could be his time to strike. Fight to be taken, but he's paying the rest of his team, and he's really just biding his time and waiting it out. Still alive. April has left up into heaven. Jorgamo!
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, bro.
Zekken forced to unleash it at least, but let loose of the rocket a little bit too early there. More than he was hoping for, and will try and take the fight. He satchels forwards, but a 1v2 doubled up. 3 bullets left. Back to wait for the reload, and the plant is not good for these players still. But I think the advantage is here for EG, surely. TP, fake out, there's the trade.
Oh my gosh.
Kills. He's going to be pushing you.
Ese hijo de puta se está pasando de verga, güey, el jaw.
Takes a lot to catch Sentinels off guard. Some of these players, this kind of pace. And Ten still with this operator though. He's got that B angle locked. Fully down with a crosshair. Cam though and Cage will push him away.
And Tens is just assuming that Apoth didn't see him there, because the cam looked in the opposite direction first. Uses the shorty to break the cam. And Sen, yeah, minute and 5, commit the pit over towards C.
It's a good time for it.
I mean, they've got such great control around the map here. They've got 2 players in a pit on C, 2 players set up in a bait and switch setup on an A. B is really the only weakness, and Tens is going to be looking to grab one and then fall off, and they can flood retake. So defensive setups looking nice here for Sen.
Prowler, Nade, all combined in conjunction with one another, seeking see if they can clear out this pit. John QT not going to be removed from it. Still holding his ground, but Celsius will go down. So that's
Oh my god, bro. Alguien chequele la fucking PC allá, güey.
Freebie onto nature, but they've got that power down into the post. Nade. The C is also missing, trying to take this in a rapid fashion. Sentinels not really slowing down that pace at all. Trying to take it with a tempo, but a slight pause is all it takes to overstay and overstep themselves. For EG trying to take this one. Derek, last one left, 1v2. Sassy, safety in numbers, at least onto the defuse, and he's sticking it all the way with a smoke in his face. Gets off it, but he's brought himself that win con. Horns, not going to trigger in time. It's a full defusal.
Oh, sí la agarró, güey. Vete a la verga. Ya tiene 23, güey. Vete a la verga, güey.
This is monstrous. This is
ridiculous.
This is actually, I hesitate to say it, but it feels like more impact than Aspas was having against them when he set a record.
Don't start.
Like 23 kills in
Records
12
being
rounds.
broken again. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
The KPR's off the charts.
It's insanity. But one final round here to convert. Sen are going to be fighting with everything to see if they can get it on their side of things. 8-4, recoverable, arguably.
Yeah.
Prowler through Apoth. Might be taking some bullets through the box if he's not careful.
Oh my god, bro.
They're the ones who are going to be fighting right back into them. 2 players dropping now from Sentinels on the defense side. Map this big, going to be lacking now a lot of that information. Bit of a scramble, wondering where EG could land.
In that fight, it's another situation where Apoth's duel is the one that matters. Zekken gets traded out, and there's a player there, you know, Tens versus Apoth. Apoth wins again. Today is just so good for Apoth and Jorg.
Time, John. He's just way out there, man. Way out there, but yeah, Apoth
30 seconds
fully
left.
deals with him. Another ult, by the way, for Jorgamo. I believe that's what, the fourth one?
The fourth
One in the half, using it to just clear out the site. So peace of mind granted for EG with a plant on top of it.
Bro, what the fuck?
Playing into this spot, Nightfall. Not gonna be getting too many trails and connections from that one. Jorgamo though needs to rely on the rest of his team. The sensors are cut away. It's all gonna be reaction times in a sight.
No, man,
Can't
güey.
actually tell how these players are really assailing his position, but they do eventually remove him too. stand against the 3 of EG, still into it with the smoke. Dropped
Buena.
across, they do cut out that triangle. 7 minutes left. Reload. Forwards not covering. It's all mistimed, but EG secures them that 9.
9-3, güey. 9-3 curse. 9-3 curse, quién sabe, maybe. Fuck, hopefully. 9-3, let's fucking go, a ver qué pedo. Sentenos atacando, güey. Si pierden esta, güey, está muy pelada, güey. Si pierden el fucking... El pistol round está muy pelada, güey. Porque ya mínimo, güey, irías un fucking 11-3, güey. Imposible, no. Pero muy cabrón si pierdes esto, güey. Es muy importante ganar esta ronda, güey. O sea...
Looking to try to pressure C, and EG are not home.
Not home at all. No one hard anchoring, of course, so will be that retake.
Yeah, they have paranoia and C's nade. And the C's nade's ready to go.
Hello, there it is, snake bite and a nade. That actually does.
¿Qué pasó, Gogo? ¿Qué le, papu?
The C's as well.
Yeah.
¿Cómo andas, pa?
Collapse the spike out into the open. Fight needs to be taken out forward.
Oh my god.
Leading the charge for his team. The nade rebounds, but Sentinels this
Buena.
time. Pistols.
Buena. Buena, güey. Buena, güey. Era muy importante que ganaran esta, güey.
The really one-sided Lotus game previously. It was like, we just didn't... We were... What did he say? We were asleep for one of the halves or something?
Sleep, a disappointment.
Yeah, he was very, very stern about them. And in terms of like their mentality, we have seen SEN bring things back from this kind
Oh,
of...
fuck, entiendo, pa. Pero ya está cerca, güey, oro 2, güey. Está cerca platino.
Yeah, Jorg wants to force it. When you have a hot hand like that, you want to feed it, but you also don't want to feed. And so on defense especially, it can tempt you into taking fights that are not set up very well.
Atrás, atrás.
Going to be toppling here. They just don't quite have the guns for the job.
Oh my god.
Okay, jumping right click, doing work.
It's actually, I think it's better for SEN if Zekken ends up getting this kill anyway.
Yeah,
Which is probably going to happen.
Buena.
So how important those showstoppers were just to get that momentum going for EG on their own attack side.
So they're making sure their economy's in a good spot. What does SEN have to show us? Are they going to pull one out of the strat book?
The vibes overall pretty good as well, just from the sneak peek of the comments from Zelsis.
The thing is, they have to be. Like, SEN have been in these kind of difficult positions before. They know they can win.
Oh, Zekken just being sent flying straight into the fray, but you're right, they have been in these spots before. They know they can win. Trip.
Buena.
I think that should make it obvious as well. There's people ready to spam the normal plants.
Tap, yeah. So they're trying to bait it out. It's actually a C's nade close instead. Tucking around the corner, you can avoid most of the damage that's coming your way. Saxy now going for the plant and
Nice.
this one.
Oh, sí lo mataron, puta madre.
Just for the wall. It's a wall bang angle.
That's a bit of a, it's a ridiculous one too, because Sassy was not planting in the normal spot. He was trying to plant as safe as he could. Still got punished.
Still rotating. Zapov seeking to apply that pressure now. While the rest of his team goes for this
Second.
retake, but a lot of angles to clear, a lot of fighting
Buena.
to take and win.
No.
Sentinels. The bonus round right now.
Por el amor de Dios, por el amor de Dios, no la caguen.
Rocket committed. Sentinels
Let's go.
on top.
Let's fucking go.
It's massive.
No sé, güey, chequenle la puta PC a Ja, güey.
You can't give this team openings. Nobody's going to remember, oh yeah, EG had an amazing attack half if they end up losing the map anyway.
Sentinels still firmly believing that they can win this one. Everybody making their way out through tree. Sliding in through the back of the side here. Looks like EG are looking to try and take a fight out towards Rubble. Satchels.
Buena.
Jogo just getting caught.
Buena.
All over the place.
Buena.
Sentinels so fast to receive it.
Last one. Evan.
Very good play by the rest of SEN. Adapting to what EG
Let's fucking go. Y aquí se puede ir un 9-9, güey. Pero ocupan ganar esta ronda sí o sí, güey.
They're gonna fight for mound control at the beginning, while SEN path towards B.
Door opens up.
As soon as the door opens, though, you now know exactly what EG are playing for. You know that there's 2, maybe 3 players in mound. So SEN are gonna try to clear that out.
Do have protocols in mind. Look at this, already holding for that util. But the space is going to be, at least it looked like he was going to be given up. No, it's a deep smoke that's dropped down. Prowler onto the left. Zekken out of the right.
Nah, buena.
At least with the snake bite, that will collect the kill at the end.
Yeah, honestly, you'll take that. I mean, Zekken should be favored to clean up Superman anyway, but you've opened up a path now for Zelsis to use his lockdown.
Jorgen was going to go for it.
Well, Jorg has nade too that he could use to deny lockdown if it's committed towards C. And to be honest, Zelsis is not even getting close. They don't like the look of this.
No, they don't. Maybe a bit of a false read of things though, but we'll see what direction Sentinels end up going into. A side still being locked down. There's a massive gap towards the middle of the map here, which is B. And it feels like the right read is now online here for Sentinels.
Yeah, the common positions for lockdown are in this corner or in this corner. And you might well see Zelsis just commit it. It's much more difficult to have Jorg break it in that spot. Zelsis could also save it for post-plant, but once they hit the trip, I think this is going to be obvious.
There it is. Sees. Hold down close here from Derek, but nades are going to be rebounding into them anyway. Locked forwards now. Sassy feeling like he has to commit that one.
Buena.
Nightfall. He's getting a couple of attacks, so he gets that acknowledgement and the information plant into the post.
And all of these players, with the audio denied, are not going to anticipate 10 sneaking around behind them.
Fast flank all the way through here, but a face might just be one onto the side anyway. Crossfires all the way. 10's from the back. Hitting hard at EG here with only 2 left to stand. Pick up those pieces. Has to be a save surely at this point.
And the crowd realize it, the Gia's coming through. EG have not won a round since the side swapped. Oh, the alarm bot's just giving away where they're playing.
Do fend off the
Ya
first
esto
one,
ya
though,
es
looking to
GG,
take
¿no?
away
Esta
those
ronda.
weapons.
Pero lo malo de esto es de que ellos
Tens, of course,
no
gonna try
ocupan.
and go for it.
Lo malo de esto era de que no ocupaban ahorrar, güey. O sea, ocupaban matarlos, güey.
Whatever it was, ACS in the first half. I mean, maybe remove a decimal point or something for this half.
So, hay 3 cabrones que no tienen armas. Y esto hubiera sido muy diferente, güey, si todos no tuvieran armas. Pero como 2 tienen armas y uno tiene una Stinger, que ahorita la Stinger, güey, te puede hacer mierda, güey. Está muy cabrón esto.
Not even necessary, they can just contact all the way up and it's going to be easy ground game.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no,
Oh. What?
Superman, he's missing the rope there and still gets away with it.
Yeah, whistled past Superman's ear.
Dominating this heaven smoke though, will actually fade now with the nade. Rebounding back and away, sees forwards, a fight to be taken by EG.
Oh, man.
With the stingers, anybody could have been favored. Second who wins it out, still holding down that ground. EG looking to try and flip their way through this one, but again, back positions here. It's this bait and switch setup. The Sentinels, they're just so willing to just, okay, we'll give you a bit of that space. Now we're playing a crossfire setup and the doors are rotating. Too many angles to really watch for. Has to be raw firepower to sail them through it. But is it even possible for them? Apop is making a bloody
Buena.
good go of it.
9-9.
What can you do against that?
9-9, let's fucking go, baby.
And here we go, into the round instantly. Sen looking to whack up the tempo.
Yeah.
Buen blind para agarrar tiempo, güey. Oh, esa granada. Plantando. Buen ulti. Y KJ ya jugando. KJ jugando para lineups.
Plays out through Hobbit, Prowler, connection there, onto second, a few bullets stray. Just going into him to deal a little bit of damage, but Jordan
Buena.
dealt with. It's your spearhead gone and out.
Buena.
Praying all about nature.
Buena. 10-9. 10-9. Y los mandaron a fucking... Técnicamente este es un force round para EG, pero es más como un fucking un low buy, como un echo, güey. O sea, tienen stingers y guardians, eso es como un half buy en sí, güey. No se estaba viendo bien, güey, cuando empezaron, güey.
Yeah, and
should push SEN naturally over towards B, A.
Yeah, I think EG have been very good at coming up with ideas on their ecos of putting pressure. Normally, they're allowing SEN into A and then trying to squeeze them rubble on the retake.
Me sorprende que John no se llevó la Guardian. Ahorita como está jugando, güey. Me sorprende que el Jaw... No, güey, que el Jaw pelea esto, güey. Sí, güey.
It doesn't get any tags at all. Might be giving them a bit of false information, but now
Dijo que
time
no
to
la
try and
armes,
They're
güey.
gonna be using one of their own. Ults committed.
There's only
Qué
25
pedo,
seconds.
Which way
¿Se
they
van
going
B?
to here? Pivot into B, doubled up close.
Oh my god.
Taking rifles against the Stingers or whatever weaponry that EG might have. They just barrel over them.
EG, we're not ready.
Y regresaron A, güey.
They've just used
Holy shit. GG's esta ronda,
Time is
güey.
everything, right?
on an eco round.
Oh my god. Iba a ahorrar, güey. Y ya, güey. No, güey, que la pelea, güey. Ni de pedos pelea esto, güey.
They now have access
¿Lo van a
to that
buscar?
to be able to work
Tienen
with.
dinero para buscarlo, güey.
SEN are so good.
Deberían de
They're
ir a
able to
buscarlo, güey.
understand the
Tienen que ir a
wider
buscarlo.
picture. I'm not even talking the macro of like where people are positioned, but the idea that you can snowball games in this kind of way.
¿Qué le pasa?
Nine
Sí, me
down,
acuerdo que me
they just
dijiste,
look
güey.
like it doesn't matter. They can win every single round in this half.
¿Tú crees que me
Having
baje, güey,
that
el a mí?
hesitation at the back of their
Si lo
minds.
ayudo, güey.
Like, you can just tell. I mean, you look at the replays, the reactions as soon as the round ends from the SEN players. I mean, the body language says it all. Locked in, ready to win. They know what it takes. It's one round at a time, one step at a time. So far, they've done it. Two-round differential now between these two teams when they were down.
And they just
Uno más. Ahora uno casi. No mames.
Something like that. In the 20s, and since then it's just been a slip essentially from the initial few rounds.
Yeah, but it's not like, you know, he's not playing with a blindfold on. He just can't find opportunities to make the impact, and he's always up against an advantage for SEN. Here comes second showstopper.
Entonces, ¿crees que si yo lo trato de ayudar, güey, me baja a mí, güey?
Second now, probably going to be using this one to
Sí,
try
lo
out
tra-
through the side. Yeah, here it is.
Vamos.
Offloaded. Let it rip. One target.
Buena, güey.
It's a matter about a high ground position here. Jorg wants to go fast and rapid into his approach.
Buena.
Section drops into
Ese güey sí bajó.
Just deals with him. Superman, what is going
What the fuck? Nice.
in the midst?
In the Madrid winners, the crash afterwards can be worse than the high.
It will be coming. One more round stands between Sentinels claiming their map pick.
Güey, este mapa.
Line.
I think this is the first time we've seen somewhat similar rifles and an ult advantage for EG.
But here it is. Second was just lead the charge forwards. Apoff. It's a stalwart protector of the site, and the vulnerability matters not for John QT. Still towards it. Tens with a trade rocket. Just catch him around the corner. Not too sure how that ends up happening.
Oh my god.
Outflooding in this time.
Güey, ¿qué
In
pasó
EG's
aquí, güey?
direction.
Estaba haciendo algo, perdón. Se me tres me emparejaban completos y...
Right in the nick of time.
Nah, no creo, güey.
Sassy, though, might be
Güey, si
time
Sassy
to
se la hace, güey,
play
regalo un sub.
1v3, make
Si
it
Sassy se la hace, güey, regalo sub.
Single bullet had hit
Sí
Superman.
puede, güey. Tiene
This would've
sin...
been 1v1.
Sí puede,
45
güey.
seconds left.
He's got so much time.
We know how smart Sassy can be in these particular spots.
Vete C, güey.
Your instincts here are screaming go back to C. Because that's where all of the action was earlier. You know all three of them left C to pass
30
through
seconds
B.
left.
You know, in their heads, they'll be thinking, continue that momentum, head in the A direction. Sassy's going to get a free plant here. I think he's played it beautifully.
He has. Free plan with Superman on 5 HP. It just could be the death blow.
They are so far away. Sassy, whether he knows it or not, has got a good chance here of repositioning to catch one.
They have to walk because they don't know where Sassy's positioning is. And it all comes down to this. A fight to be taken. First one found.
No! No!
Shuts it down. You have to be worried about smokes flying, satchels forwards. Nothing to break the horns as well. So Superman marked up. We'll have to.
Güey, si era mega posible que Sassy se lo hiciera, güey. O sea, imagínate, güey. Sassy estaba a nada de hacerse un fucking 3v1. Y aparte no tenían mucho dinero, güey. Los otros cabrones y ya estaban poco de vida,
In
güey.
rounds like this, the IG lane does get a little more complicated for the attack side at least, because
Le voy a cobrar a Gogo, güey, para subirlo a platino, güey. Ey, güey. 5 subs, güey, y te subo a platino, güey.
Ideally for Sentinels, they want the game to end right here. The more that EG win, the better their rifling is going to get. Look at that trip, designed to try to catch second if he double blast packs in. He loves pathing on top of the box.
No more satchels left.
Si llega, güey. Le digo, ey, güey, préstame tu cuenta, güey, por 2 días, güey, te subo, güey. Un día, güey.
Yeah, Zelsis, I don't think has heard rotations going to C, but they've got the right macro idea here.
Deep haunt into C Mound. That does send EG
30
scattering.
seconds left.
Players now realizing that it's most likely leaning over towards A. Wants to play. Pivot into B. Have B main control. Zelts has been holding on to this one now, so it should be that free plan. I don't think
There are 3
EG
players
have
in
anything
heaven.
to stop it. They could attempt to flood this one out. Sees nade, pushes them back. Sassy around the corner. He's got the spike. He's the one with the plan.
Sí llega, güey.
Needs to go on
Sí
right
planta,
now.
sí planta, sí planta, sí planta.
Defending the angles on the
Sí planta,
crossfire
sí planta, va.
section. Sentinels, they do eventually defend
Esto
it
es
and get
GG's,
themselves
creo,
into this spot. But it comes down
No me
now
digan
to
cómo
the
sé,
kill
güey,
of
pero
Jorgo.
sé, güey. La forma que están, la forma, en el lugar que están, güey, plantados, güey, creo que tienen un buen...
Which direction? TB's back into main and he just crossed it up entirely. Tens, 3v3. And the kills with the smokes in their face. Sticking for Derek, but it's over.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Sentinels taking
Mapa
away
1, güey.
number
100% a Sentinels. Los veo en mapa 2, güey. ¿Qué les dije, güey? ¿Qué les dije?
Try to build up avalanches. All of those things EG is still going to have to try to deal with. And they're already looking to get proactive in showers, stealing.
Porque la primera se fue una cogida, sí, güey. Pero porque nos llevan más de... ¿Qué? Pero...
It's an unusual one. You do not
Que en el
often see it,
Toluca, güey.
but they're just trying to condition it.
Arriba el
Go for
Toluca,
some kind of
por
sound
los que no
crunch in the
sabían, güey.
mid-round if Sentinels were re-clearing that
En
area.
la segunda nos remontaron por pancillo, güey. Sí, güey.
Belong, fully contacted the disease.
Teníamos chance, sí, güey. Teníamos un chance, güey. Buena, güey. Ni pedo, güey. EG atacando primero, güey. Me gusta, güey.
Seeing the one, nade, flash, ooh, a little bit of whiffage there, but doesn't quite get any connections in the TP evacuation from Tens.
Yeah, this is actually going to start pulling a bit of a rotation over towards A for the defenders, but there's still opportunities to go back up to B. SEN are keeping this
Sí, güey.
flexible.
Hubiéramos jugado las 4 y perder, güey. Y hubiéramos perdido las 4, güey. Y con eso hubiéramos tenido.
Yeah, there's 4 players
30
stacked over on
seconds
A.
left.
But because EG have short control, they can access the teleporter to come and help Superman very quickly. And Zelsis doesn't really have a smoke he can use for Hookah. You can see he's put one elbow, one over towards spawn. So Hookah's going to be a weak spot here for SEN.
That weak spot that they're just forgetting about ignoring for now.
And look at
Instead
this.
taking elbow backside control.
Yeah, Derek actually goes through the TP, and this is going to make people focus on Hookah at the same time as Superman is wrapped out of Hookah and coming up long. I like the timing on this.
And multiple plays occurring here, but it comes down to this gunfight, so they're going to be occurring right here, right now. Shots
What the fuck?
missing ever so slightly. John QT just can't quite win his fight out, but luckily for him, his team has definitely been winning theirs. Right through spawn, last one left is Derek, dropped to the floor.
The duel that we were looking at between Superman and John Cutie could have decided the round, but in actual fact, it just took so long to resolve. It ended up being a non-factor. Sassy could end up getting caught here by a double flash, but now he's just going to tell his team, yeah, there's no one on B. Everybody is running me down.
Yeah, I mean, stood his ground for a moment here. Just bunny hopping around the corner, so we'll be back to safety.
John's actually used the opportunity to slink into A as well. I'm not sure they know that Superman's still elbowed. It's a weird round, but I don't think EG are going to get anything out of it. Perhaps just this one bulldog, if they can hunt down Sassy.
Senna rapidly approaching, reinforcements arrive.
God damn.
Necessary for Sassy and Superman acknowledged and taken.
Vamos.
Right, let's get started. Here we go. Fire up EG. Keep the energy going. And yeah, this is a good chance now.
Hey, güey, si tienen Call of Duty Mobile, usen mi link,
Not worried about anybody playing up close here. Flash through around the corner, 4 of them standing their grounds now with Tens earning that ult. Stimmy drops.
Qué bueno ulti, güey.
That's a fast fish. It's a very fast fish, and he's going to be.
Oh my god, y lo agarraron, güey.
Entertained, but it doesn't really seem like there's too much of a follow-up. Superman's still going to be holding down the ground. It is Hookah, but he is going to be spotted out. Bullets going wide and around.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro. No shot, güey, que agarraron side, güey, para perder esto, güey.
It's made that so much more difficult here for Sentinels to really get themselves through, get that plan going, running and gunning, but it's all covered with the rifles. Surely should be John QT 1v2.
Güey, ¿qué hicieron, güey?
For EG to be fighting this.
They double up in a high-low.
Yeah. All of the pressure here is on John to make something happen.
No, what the fuck?
The
Ya,
players
porque,
were
güey, no, Brim es Celsius, güey. Brim no agarró ni ulti, güey. ¿Por qué vergas Brim tenía Spike? ¿Por qué no después del ulti, güey?
or split with the
Del
wrong
ulti
player.
de Gecko, que es Tense, güey. No aventó a Carnalito, güey. Agarraron Side, güey.
I'm not disrespecting the Viper Orb, though.
No entiendo por qué Brim tenía Spike. Estoy seguro que era Brim el que tenía Spike.
Wait for it to go down.
O al menos que era Sassy, que lo dudo.
Just jiggling. We get information.
O sea, no entiendo.
Know how close these SEN players are, though. They are contacted up. Sassy, but loose with the Seekers now, and that will hopefully clear a path for them.
Oh, wow, se llevó uno el Superman.
It's gonna be stunting. This push.
Qué buen molly, güey.
Attempts here to stun. There is that connection. Bullets flying, smokes fading, barely alive, but nature backs away. Surprised they weren't able to get that kill onto Zekken.
I don't think Zekken realized he'd been seen in that position.
Themselves control over towards Tube here. Stuns it.
Buena, buena.
John QT. He slaps them down. A pesky problem in the backside, but no longer. Chanting.
What?
Spam through the smoke. There's one kill onto 10.
Van a ahorrar.
Damage done to nature. They don't want any part of this.
Van a ahorrar, güey.
Given up very early on there in the 2v3 retake. There's quite a bit of damage done to Zekken and John as well, but EG playing things very safe. This time EG did not go for that dominating hookah approach. They had a much more standard setup. I don't really think they anticipated how deep SEN had gotten across B long, as your point now, Brent. They had one on top of two, one under, and then they were forced to kind of backpedal a little bit. Yeah, and Derek's got 0 credits to his name.
Damn, este Valle está muy cabrón para EG, güey.
Nine these players with the rifles. Tap, Jorg.
Apoth is also using smokes really early on in the round. He's used one already outside showers, and that's a kind of default one he's putting, but then...
La neta, güey, yo juego así como juega Sentinels, güey. ¡A la verga! ¡Holy shit! Oh, overcooked, güey. Qué buen molly, güey. Holy fuck. Van a ahorrar, ¿no? Bueno, Superman no, güey. ¿Qué vergas va a ahorrar? El que ahorra va a ser la Sky, güey. 100%, güey, ¿no? Superman no, güey. Este güey se va a morir, ¿no? ¿Cuánto dinero tiene? 1800. Yo creo que tal vez sí se mata, güey, por bomba, güey.
Just got caught on that sideline. Everybody from SEN was able to walk up behind the Viper.
They've been doing that a lot. A lot of contact plays early from Sentinels up through either B.
Y a este güey creo que se mata por
Disrespecting EG.
Yeah.
The fact that they've just walked through the Viper orb on B long a couple times, that should be starting to send a lot.
Y el otro ahorra ya. Lógico, güey, para agarrar más dinero. Lev se está viendo muy bien, güey. Y Y dije, güey, no, güey, o sea... Lev está pasado de verga, güey. God damn, eso fue muy rápido, güey. Se los hicieron mierda, güey. Yo diría que hasta Ascent es el mapa de NRG, ¿no? Ascent es el mapa de ellos. Maybe querían intentar cosas nuevas, no sé, güey. Es lo que yo me imagino, tal vez querían intentar cosas nuevas o para que pues vayan agarrando. Eso es lo que yo me imagino, que tal vez querían jugar, usar cosas nuevas o como nuevos comps, güey, para que estén preparados, güey, para otro equipo. O sea, tal vez estaban intentando cosas nuevas, tal vez, pero no les funcionó, claramente no les funcionó, güey. Al contrario, güey, fue una santa putiza, güey.
At least take care of him. Nature almost getting another one. These 3 kills dished across the map. Sentinels slapdash in their approach really as well as they were trying to get onto that B side, but finally the plant is down for them, but with a player disadvantage.
They know Superman is in market, but can Sassy find the timing on it?
Way. I mean, Ten's just playing this one. Oh, that's a double detainment!
Oh, güey, sabía, güey.
Holds that one down, the bodyguard, the VIP, in the correct, precise moment.
2v2, güey.
Sentinels might have earned themselves a lifeline. Now doubled up, grouped up, got to win out these duels, and damage is done to both of these. A single bullet of Zelsis or Sassy. They will be falling to it. Jorgamo sticking, not quite, doesn't even get half. Got to try and get a move on and a go of this one, at least playing towards those wins.
Buena. Lo regañaron a a Tens, güey.
That is absurd stuff.
Van a regañar a Tens, güey.
Winning for Sentinels.
No. I think it was the mid-rounding, actually. Something that was praised so much by Kaplan and Potter, John QD's mid-rounding. That's the thing that ended up going a bit wrong for them in that round, but Sen still persevere.
John's going to get early eyes onto this one. Is he going to pass the perception check? Oh, Derek's ahead of it. Derek's ahead of it, but he's brought down 3 players with rifles.
Verga, güey. Se le hicieron mierda, güey.
Dodging and ducking and weaving.
It's a confusing one there. EG have such great
Bien, gracias,
info
tú,
up towards
bien.
B-long, and have walked out short. Kind of asking to be punished.
Aquí
Wasn't
viendo
really any info about where Sen were playing.
viendo
Sen keeping things slow. 5v3.
las partidas.
No reason to do too much. Zekken's opened up the whole of the B site and they can just teleport through. Great mid-round call there.
As soon as they realize their site's opened up. So again, decision being made for EG
30
here.
seconds left.
Has to be a save again.
The slower that Sen play these rounds, I think the better it's going to be for them. Because EG have got, they're using so much utility at the beginning.
Yeah.
And yet Sen have kind of been just going for real fast hits a lot of the time at the beginning of these
Yeah, it
rounds.
feels like they're limit testing almost. Just
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
see what they can get away with the comp.
But this
5-2,
setup,
güey.
you know, walking out
5-2.
short, you haven't heard anything hookah, you haven't heard anything showers. You're just taking a gamble based on it being quiet around the map. And there's only 3 lanes they can be, hookah, showers, or short. So walking out there has got a ton of risk associated with it for Derek and Apoth. But hey, if Sen were planning to do a 5-person hookah pop, which is something that some teams do against that Viper ultimate, then that would have been an amazing flank timing. It's a gamble.
EG though, heavy stack. They do have weaker guns. There's a satchel across Jorg. He's cut up the line and the angles. All of
No.
done. Derek took 145 in a moment, so he'll go down just the tail end of it. Jorg though, he's getting disrespectful. Let's try and make a play.
No, güey. Puta madre, güey. Güey, ya, güey, se pasa de verga, güey. Se está pasando de verga el ya.
Excellent to set him up. And Apoth actually drew the boombot as well at the
Sí, güey,
perfect time.
jalo, güey.
Sen, though,
Me meto en la otra
very
cuenta, güey.
intelligently have just
Igual yo
taken the
todavía voy a
whole
jugar
B
una en
side in the meantime.
All of that space you don't anticipate Zelsis
en
getting.
NA,
There's
güey,
gonna
para
be a lot
agarrarlo.
of timing issues right now.
Got their eyes on those guns though. EG looking to get a bit of a firepower upgrade. Snakebite sent flying for John QT. I don't know that anybody was playing there. They're just looking to see if they can get this plant down, maybe.
Yeah, for backside.
Yeah, pit into the back.
A Seeker is
Y
gonna
haciendo
start
3,
moving
va, va,
in
va.
from the spawn
Sí, güey, yo
side.
The
jalo, güey.
post-spawn position isn't great for Sen, I will
Me
say.
meto en la otra
But as
cuenta.
soon as Zelsis realizes
Igual
there's
estoy
nobody
como...
here,
Estoy en una partida. Vas a ver, no creo, güey. Ahorita nada más estoy viendo a Sentinels.
if Zelsis takes
Es
a
que lo
risk, he
estoy...
can win the round.
Ahorita estamos viendo a Sentinels, güey, para apoyarlos. Uno, porque quedamos en apoyarlos. What? No lo vio, güey. Buena. Oh my god, güey. Ya le iban a cagar, güey.
And it's a critical difference, a crucial difference, a tap onto diffuse nature. He drops. Apoth,
Buena.
last left. But he...
A la verga.
Early skirmish. Bit of lead being exchanged down A short. No kills or casualties.
But the fact that EG control short is going to allow them to go and crunch sand and put pressure on Zelsis in this spot. So when Superman takes contact in hookah here, there's a really solid chance that he ends up getting either naded or just popped on.
Y luego digo, nunca se
Now 3
queda
players
callado y
for
se
Superman
puso
might
a
be able to
pelear
call
con
that
el
right.
verga, güey. No mames. Nos tocó un finish que de la primera nos estaba empezando a... No mames.
And usually
Don't get
Sen,
avoided there.
Usually SEN are going to take hookah control with the Dizzy.
Do they know Sassy's this push?
I don't think so.
I'm just wondering. I mean, I think they dogged through the TP to clear it. Are they timing it? I mean, Derek's got a bit of an awareness. Well, he's put a util out into his hands. Needs to go now. Mosh pit. Yep, did not know he was going to be that close. Rocking over the top. Jogamo close. Quarters action, but he's brought down over the strike. Seeking to punish and punish. A-Buff will. Drops it down once more. Near sight to Dylan. Backs away. Pushed away. It's gunfight.
No, sí se la hace, ¿no?
Win the day. Sentinels on top of the world right now. It feels like nothing can trip this team up.
It's that disguised push from Sassy. The fact it feels like everybody is going down short there, and Sassy's got such a deep timing towards Shower.
Pero se calmó y dejó de pelear y ganamos. Empezamos parejos y ya después les agarramos ventaja, güey. A veces pasa así. Una vez me pasó con un güey en NA, güey. Es igual. Bueno, 8-2, güey. Güey, aquí un 10-2, güey. Estaría fenomenal. 10-2, güey. 10-2 y ya, güey. GG's, güey, esto. Si ganan esta ronda, güey, se les va a hacer casi imposible, güey. Creo que no van a tener dinero para la próxima, fucking EG, güey. Si ganan esta, está casi garantizada, güey.
Trailblazer broken. Boombot. A lot being used here by Sentinels.
And they're going for the late backstab to try to deal with hookah control. John is there. It's a 4-1.
This time Nature will have to give some of this up.
Actually, John is not going for the late backstab. Teleport from Jorgamo. And he decides to just connect with the rest of his team on site. So this is a weird one now.
Wait, what's going on? I mean, Jorg's acting like they're not already up onto the site. They've had a bit of miscommunication. He thinks they're all still there, but a flash surely.
Oh, wow, qué buen blind, güey.
They're all over the place, man. They are practically in the walls. Sentinels gained all the ground and more. Thrash now earned from that plant. Ten's going to be leading it forwards here. See if he can get any more sort of entertainment. Yes, he can. And hot on the heel, Sentinels seek to capitalize.
Oh my God, güey.
A necessary engagement to win out. John now to do the most. Tens backing away. Will fall, spraying through. Damage done with the bullets, and the reload is online for him. John, chances, chances, chances.
Oh my God. Unos días antes casi bajó a oro 3 y llegó a oro 2 porque una club se puso a tolear solo porque perdimos la primera ronda y supuestamente andaba en sus moves. Pero tenía toda la carrera en rojo. What the fuck. Maybe estaba perdiendo, güey. Hay personas, güey, que sí pueden ser Smurfs, güey, pero lo pierden al propósito, güey, para bajar las Smurfs todavía más, güey. Creo que es más difícil a veces, güey, bajarla, güey, que subirla, güey. Este es un 10-2, güey.
Jorgamo watching every possible position. I mean, it just has to satchel his way through out of there.
Yeah, and they know that Jorg is playing on that side. They're going to anticipate that Derek is on B.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Chances here for Derek, especially after getting that one. Notice the second was tucked to the corner.
And Jorgamo still has to stay A in case they TP.
Bruh, come on, güey.
Fire right now for Derek. On target too, finally feeling like he's safe enough that he can use that ult, but shot down, brought down mid-air. Weird round here with only 28 seconds left. Sentinels are desperately hoping that they can find themselves an opening. Celsius, yeah, he's seen both of them TP. It's called. And he does have the spikes. He's going to be able to get this free one, yet they are so fast, rapidly. Wait, Celsius towards default plant. Thought he might have made another go of it.
He's got his ult now. With the plant.
Back online here with the ult. Let it loose, let it rip, waiting for the right timing. And he's got the perfect indicator for it. As soon as that spike is tapped, first contact, there it is. Derek seeking to back away, but he cannot escape it. Not the ire of this team. 10-2.
Still perform.
Some signs of life. That's what you can hope for.
Ganan esta ronda Sentinels, güey, es GG's, güey. Okay. Bro, oh, come on, bro. Bro, güey, su pinche sobrecocinaron estos cabrones, güey. Oh. No, güey. Oh my God.
He's done a lot of damage, but Nature's going to try to heal as much of that as he can. So this Almost looks like an impossible situation here for Sassy, who's been playing incredibly well so far here on Vine. But is put with a task that just isn't doable.
No. We'd have to isolate so many of these fights right now. I mean, nature, yes, is low, but double up towards lamps. Everyone down short, watching for the flank. They're here to drop, presumably. And the shot's just going
Puta
right.
madre, güey. Si EG no hubiera agarrado momentum, güey, hubiera estado fenomenal, güey.
So SEN, no need to take any risks.
Playing to the percentages. I mean, Zekken is. Look at this. Saw this one before.
Nah, güey.
Yeah, literally taking every ult he can.
Ya, lo van a matar, güey.
I mean, what?
Oh my
How's
god.
he got now? Doesn't go down there. I mean, meanwhile,
Oh my
Superman
god, yeah.
pushed off the angle. Finally goes down. I don't know. Dodging everything, man.
Sí lo vio, ¿no?
Face. Yeah, Jorg him out.
And not a nice angle for Jorg to be honest, with a Spectre.
Second. Bides his time, waits it out. No chance, honestly. Bit of a fox in the pen moment. Hello. No way. It's got to be something. Hello? Anybody? Nade, drop down. He's brought half. Kills coming in. It's a 2v3. Sheriff. But surely this kill doesn't come through. Sassy. Damage.
Oh my god.
We'd have to do a lot more than that. Still,
Pero no creo que EG les meta 9 seguidas, güey.
can't quite dodge the goop going flying.
Pues...
And so, EG.
No creo yo tampoco, güey, pero nunca se sabe con estos pendejos, güey. 0-2, con esta es la tercera ronda. So, fue pistols, bonus. I mean, pistols, force, bonus.
Just waiting it out, but they are going to be sending that util now. Flying forwards, take control of showers. Flash as well, along with the Trailblazer. All delayed.
Oh my god, second.
Takes the first kill, first blood in his direction. With Superman down. EG still going to be going for that plant. Derek not pushed back and away.
Tens on an angle they might not expect.
That's an important kill.
Man.
Still reads it.
Yeah, still reads it. Now it's brought it to a 4-on-4 for EG. Into this post plan, they have firm control of lamps. There's 3 players all tucked together here.
Técnicamente deberían de ganar, güey, esta ronda porque tienen mejores armas, pero está muy cabrón, obviamente. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ahorita sí van, ahorita van 0-3, güey. Ahora van a ir Echo otra vez.
Derek's still using the Sentinels Classic.
I haven't been looking, to be honest.
That's why I mean it threw me for a loop. He didn't miss that kill. I was like, okay.
The contract said 5 gifted. I don't know whether that was permanent.
Oh, bueno, en partidos van 1-0. Oh, en general.
Hard to pull that one off, even if you know it's coming. Second holding his nerve. And the nade. Waiting for a bit of util to get used, and he will just let that nade rip to see if he can delay and buy a bit of time for the rest of his team, which they are already here. They've stacked it.
Yeah, they also know that nature is B long, because he just took the ult orb.
There it is. Flash clear into hookah. Stand with the rifles. There's danger though. There's always danger.
No, imagínate si hubiera disparado eso,
He's
güey.
going to be forcing them back and away. Actually, getting a heads-up read here that they might be trying to just pivot and rotate over towards A. Look at this, and it is a correct read. Hard rotation with the players through. EG making the moves over towards A now, taking the TP. This is an incredible call. Not sure who's made it, but again, Sentinel's going to be applying that danger.
No, y la aventó a la verga, güey.
Flash broken. Tens falls. Plant finally down for EG, and just like that, steadily, the options.
Esta ronda se fue a la verga, güey. Como que invicto, o sea que no ha perdido ninguna partida, güey. Va 3-0, o sea, eso es invicto, o sea que va a 0. No le han ganado. También EG va... Oh no, yo me refería, o sea, EG no ha ganado ninguna, güey.
Catch and punish a player that might have just been trying to retreat out the back of showers. EG aware that they've lost control of this one, and it could be the thorn in their sides once more. Sentinels fast now. I'll take this rapidly here, but it's a thrash going to be used in response.
Y agarró a 2, güey.
to one of the players. Zelsis switched up to try and lock this one forward. Second with the showstopper, holding it with the fuse, and he's just looking for one target to let loose, let rip. No kills to be found. 4v4 though. This flank of Sassy is imperative. He finds it online, lets loose the O, but he will get traded. Nevertheless, Tens to fuse, denied from the wingman. Close quarters action occurring. Apov, last one to stand. He's going to try and stop this one himself. Now in a 1v2, Tens just sticking the defuse onto half. The nerve of the guy. Holds it all the way down. Gets the kill with the molly as well and forced him off earlier.
Bro, what the fuck?
It looks fairly similar to start the round at least. Derek's got an attack side op that he's taking over towards B-Long.
That is interesting.
He's not known for op.
No, he's really not. See what's he do with it though. I mean, able to get the punish onto Sassy, who was just jump spotting for that info in a prior round.
Coming out of this timeout for EG, I would be expecting SEN to go for re-clears. So anything where you can fake a bit of pressure on the map and then bait SEN into using a
Sí, todos estarían empates,
I
güey.
think that's what you want to be doing for at the start of the round, but EG are taking it real
Bueno,
slow,
excepto
very cautious.
EG, ¿no?
On here, Tens.
Buena, güey. Oh my god, casi se lleva el otro cabrón, güey.
Awareness of Tens to realize that could be an option. In fact, he wants to take even more of a fight. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Turns away to crosshair placement for just
Buena, güey.
It's all him right now. It's a one-man army.
Buena, güey.
They just cannot cross that line.
MIBR también va 0 y algo, ¿no? O sea, MIBR ni de pedos ha ganado. Oh my god, el molly, güey.
Sassy, his game plan is just to try and hold on to control of B-Long, but now the reposition here, wingman out and open. He's heard player at least into elbow, I believe. Knows that Derek. He's going to be there, and even the ult being committed. Make sure that they can seal this one up. Nice.
Oh my god, buena.
So,
Muy buena.
That round, I'm almost taken as an outlier. We'll see if EG go back into doing some of their more execute-heavy stuff, which it seems like they're doing now. Taking some B control very early.
Way ahead of the snake bite. We push back and away from this one. Unspotted. Boombot. Pops up to the box, so he's going to be.
Si hoy gana Sense y Energy, mañana pierde Cruz y gana G2 todos. Verga, güey. Yo creo que Crew va a ir contra quién, güey. Yo creo que Crew va a perder, güey, la próxima partida. Se me olvida contra quién van, güey, pero creo que van a ir. Creo que van contra Lev. El equipo que vaya contra Lev es garantizado una putiza, güey. No, güey, went blind, güey. Güey.
Even committing the orbital strike. I mean, that was what I was talking about when it comes to tools to stun that push. Not a proactive play through the flat.
Fácil.
Of course, it doesn't help that Sassy also died inside hookah.
Crew loud. Fuck, ese va a estar más cerrado.
So like I said, that previous round, it was an anomaly.
Ese va a estar un poquito más cerrado.
It didn't actually prove anything about SEN being able to stop these hits on the defense. A high-low setup over towards Truck as John QT dominates B-Long with his pit.
Try and cleave through it. It's a hard one. Oh, nice bullets, but no kill. He knows the appropriate angle, though. Derek softens up ever so slightly.
Tens is looking to make the rotate.
Esa va a ser un Crew Loud va a ser muy buena. Depende cómo esté jugando Loud. Creo que Loud gana. Yo no creo que Crew tiene mejor equipo que Loud. Personalmente.
Really gone for it. They've just kind of waited long enough, and now Tens is getting the idea that it might be a short pop.
The Trailblazer flash as well. Backs away from that truck position. Second. And decides to take the early peek.
Wingman, any denial? Yes.
There is the denial this time. Yes, even that. Kills can be found online for them. Tens still dropping it down here, holding, doubled up. Him and Celsius might be able to do more than deny, but just getting spammed down themselves. There's only 17 seconds left here.
No! Fuck!
In through the back of the site, fighting this one forwards. Tens with the flash, but is again just going to get sprayed down and traded.
Bro, what the fuck?
No players in sight. Sentinels, they were still locked down to the B site in case it was a TP pivot.
Every plan there for SEN was to use Celsius smokes to apply pressure to the players planting, but they lost the spam battle.
Yeah.
Little bit of luck involved, but all went the way of EG.
That's all it takes sometimes, just that coin flip going the wrong way.
Ahorren esto, güey. Ahorren esto. Ya váyanse a la verga, güey. Ahorren esto, güey.
Wade their way through the pit.
Puta madre, güey.
Ticks away. So do your chances. All your opportunities, and they've realized it.
Seken se murió bien pendejo, güey, por tratar de aventar su fucking pad, güey. Tenía el ángulo perfecto para matar a la Viper, güey.
Contact push out through showers. They know that Superman has been watching short, even really into the late round. He's been watching short and punishing 10s and seconds. So if you can sneak up behind him, you know, look at the way that EG are defaulting right now with nobody watching showers at all. Yeah. It's Superman's job to watch a lot over towards A. It's hard to get that read, though. It's easy for us to see it. But for SEN, if they're never testing that, they're never really understanding where those people are.
Look like they're going to be defaulting straight back into what was working. Seekers now pushing forward. Zekken getting ahead of most of them now, making sure they can play that close cut-up angle, and it has at least put enough pushback to DG. They don't want anything to do with the B site. Fast rotations now over towards A, and this time it's up to TenZ to be that playmaker once more with a flash in his hand. He's missed the timing. Satchel over the top as well. Celsius now, his time to see if he can really put some good work here with a classic, putting it to test. Another right click, almost another kill.
But there's just not enough bodies here for SEN.
Spotting out his Tigers though. Hello, Apoff. Back to the wall, not expecting a Sassy could be there. Nature's low enough.
And if John's able to pick up a rifle, suddenly...
It is. Yeah. Rifles online.
It's become somewhat doable.
Snake bite to clear out bench.
Come on, guys.
No, they don't have to watch for that one now. Tap from John. It's the first sign here from EG. Kills.
Oh my god.
There, the crossfire setups just winning them out.
Tools for post. TenZ has an op looking towards short. Can he catch them before
escaping.
The exec begins? It doesn't look easy.
Oh my god.
Adjusting. Yeah. Nails Derek to the back.
Oh my god, TenZ, güey, es un puto loco, güey.
They are pushing them back entirely here. The orbital strike was committed a bit prior. SEN still holding control of that backside area.
Güey, no pueden perder un fucking 4-2, güey.
To Nature and Apoff now. They do swing forwards. Flash re-peek into the back of the site is excellent. It's imperative now that these players do stay alive. They want a chance.
Puta madre, güey.
Planting. Could we push back, but he's aware that there could be a flank online.
And there is a flank, but it's come so far. Sassy pushed all the way out of B long, and he's on the opposite side of the map going showers. I think this is quite difficult to read.
All that time given, EG reposition.
La ganó EG, güey. No pueden perder esta ronda, güey.
SEN to see if they can clear most of this one. Now Sassy has util to do it, but doesn't choose to use it. He wants a contact, but now he can use it. They know his positioning. Drop down from John QT, second flash. No connection here, but he's still going to lock this one down, so the Sassy at least gets the defuse. No, he's had to get off of it. Doesn't get the half! And another kill!
Bro, what the fuck? Güey, un 4v2, güey. No, güey, te juro por Dios que si pierden esto, güey, no veo la tercera. Me vale verga el tercer mapa, güey. Es lo que te estoy diciendo, güey. Tienen que ganar esta ronda sí o sí, güey.
Yeah, the push into backside off the back of Nature's flash was so good. Set up perfectly. But again, SEN allowing them.
No entiendo, güey, cómo vergas pueden perder esto, güey. O sea.
Thrash committed. Didn't spot it. He's locked into that corner. Tries to get ahead of it. At least with the Dizzy blinding him up, and he is still going to be
no.
Spot here, still deciding what he wants to do.
The fact that SEN are going to dominate B long control now means that Derek he's never getting that thrash back.
No.
But look at Superman's position here. He is so deep in lamps already, and the dog is going in the opposite direction. So Celsius might not read this at all.
What's going on? Thrash clears out showers, plants. Need to rebound, doesn't actually deny it. So they get that plant down, and just unaware that that lamps angle could have even been contested. Superman, he's done so much for them.
They disguised it really well.
Yeah, being heard now as well, just hot onto the heels right behind them. Sentinels just trying to increase that pace and tempo, a rapid approach into the round, but they're blinded up.
Lo van a perder, güey.
Nature fights taken, but eventually traded once more. Jordan nade backs, but he catches himself onto the corner. Still EG They wrap it up. Collecting
Yeah, he's making space, but this is not a superstar impacting the game. This is a great understanding that SEN have just got no idea what to do against this.
Blinded.
10-2, güey. Holy shit, güey. ¿Qué vergas les pasó, güey? ¿Qué vergas les pasó?
Dominate hookah. They have John Cutie with the judge. Sassy can play inside hookah as well. And then you can get those teleports going. Jorg might find it difficult to stay alive.
Sand crunch. It's being called. Jorgamo. It's got those satchels, but he can't get out alive still. Vulnerability applied. Superman going for the second one, swinging this one. Alpha 10s can evacuate and retreat. At least to safety now with a TP. Door still open and he finds it. 3 now to stand here for EG. Gonna molly at their feet. They just can't quite claim that. Kills Elsis. He's getting away with it. Not quite. Plant. 2v3. EG. This is for the
Puta madre, güey.
of the series. Will Sentinels get their time to try and close this one out in a 2-0 fashion? They're just trying to earn their way to OT.
They have a player advantage, but they have no info about where EG are.
This fight is important. Tens lose it out. And how do Sentinels take it? On the cusp, on the precipice, time running short and
Ya no
running
tienen
away
tiempo,
from them.
güey. Tienen
EG
que buscar
realize it,
esto, güey.
recognize it, and they can feel it and sense it out. Sassy, burned to a crisp. And if the molly didn't do it, the button
Guys,
suddenly
les
did.
dejo los resultados, güey, de mapa 3
EG
aquí, güey.
going all the way here. Map number
Bruh.